Protect the bombs.
Alright, as Castle, what you're going to do once you've spawned is you're going to reinforce this red wall, and then once you've reinforced it, you're going to impact the wall right next to it. Just like this. And then you're going to reinforce bakery wall, and you're going to barricade bakery door. And this is just to make sure that the Jaeger is protected from any angles from north bakery window, and that he can't get pushed as easily through the doorway. And then what you're going to do is you're going to impact this brown wall, and you're going to castle double door. And this is just to make sure that anyone in dining or anyone in bakery can't get long angles through the entirety of Red Hall and the entirety of dining and the north side of bakery. And then you're going to that window to make sure that your Goyo is safe from that angle. And as Castle, you're going to play red stairs unless someone asks for help in a situation. So if your Jaeger needs help, if he's getting pushed really hard in bakery and he asks for help, it's your job to go to the rotate hole and help him. If your Goyo asks for help because they're pushing dining in White Hall really hard, then it's your job to help your Goyo, etc, etc. Basically, as Castle, you're going to play on red stairs until someone needs you. You are the flexible man. Alright, as Bandit, what you're going to do once you spawn is you're going to reinforce the middle wall in this set of triple walls. And this is just to make sure that your smoke is protected from any angles the attackers might get. And then you're going to place down your barbed wire. And your first barbed wire will go down in coat closet, and your second barbed wire will go down on the little landing on new stairs, just about right here. And that's just to protect your Goyo and potentially your castle if anyone's pushing from coat or from new stairs.
10 seconds
and what
remaining.
you're going to do then is you're going to run upstairs and reinforce this hatch. And then you're going to immediately run back downstairs. We aren't intending the second floor at all, except potentially for mid to late round flanks if the situation calls for it. What you're going to do once you're down here is you're going to come down to prep, and you're going to bandit trick these two walls. In case Habana wants to do that. And that's just to make sure your Jaeger can actually leave bakery if the situation calls for it. And also, because you'll have a deployable shield on this doorway, you'll be able to watch Jaeger's rotate hole and give him support if he needs it, like if he gets flashed or something. And then what you're going to do, well, this is only a maybe. If they push Freezer side, then your job in the early round is to trick Freezer. Through mid-round is to trick Freezer, and just make sure they can't get any of the exterior walls into sight. And what you're going to do if Jaeger dies is you're going to trick bakery walls. Screw prep walls at that point, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, what you're going to do as Bandit is just prevent them from getting into sight.
Protect the bombs.
As Goyo, you're going to reinforce the two freezer walls, right here, and yeah, once you've done that, you're going to be putting down your Goyo shield to be around and throughout dining. And we'll talk about those in just a second here. The first one is in between coat door and red stairs, and so if Castle dies on red stairs or if he moves around to give help, then you have that Goyo to burn if they try to push down red. And then you have the second Goyo, which covers main door, and it will also cover new stairs. And then this Goyo is probably the most important one. You can use it as a mirror on anyone pushing that white hallway, which is really, really important. Especially if they're going to try and open freezer walls, then they have to deal with you. And then as Goyo, you're just generally going to play around dining, although if the situation calls for it, you can move. You're not as flexible as Castle. It's better if you stay in or around, or at least close to dining. And I had you bring the C4, so that if the situation calls for it and they get bakery walls open, then you can help your smoke with plant denial with that C4. That smoke isn't the only one who's going to be doing that plant denial. I just think it's happening.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs
As
protected.
Jaeger, the first thing you're going to do is not reinforce. You're going to run over to bar and put down an ADS. And that'll just make it harder for anyone to nade Goyo. And then what you're going to do is you're going to run over to bakery and you're going to reinforce your 2 walls, and then you're going to solidify your shot in bakery. We'll talk about that once we've reinforced the second wall. Okay,
Down to 10
I have just putting 1 ADS here and then 1 behind the bar,
5 seconds.
just so that if they EMP to take out your ADSs,
Op 4
they
has yet
can't
to locate a
get both
bomb.
of them. And there are some good barbed wire placements, but if you want to put a second one on that door, perfectly understandable. But yeah, as Jaeger, your job is to hold down bakery with your life. Your only job, unless they aren't pushing bakery at all.
Protect the bombs.
Alright, as Smoke, the 2 walls you need to reinforce are the 2 prep walls. And then, well, we'll talk about it once we actually reinforce the wall. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make the bakery rotate. There we go. And after that, you're going to put down this shield in this doorway. And
Down to 10 seconds.
you want to make sure that the shield is seamless with the door frame.
5 seconds
Then
left.
after that, you make a large series of holes. And as I say on the screen here, if you want to make the holes on this side, because otherwise there will be holes in the ceiling that they get against you. Needless to say, that's not good. These holes are all very important. They all deny specific plant spots. Like the ones I'm putting in here now will help deny plant behind the bomb. These will deny trash can, but we'll go through all of that in just a second. But there are several different safe plant spots that attackers can do. So the probably most common is one of the common ones will be behind the bomb, but probably the most common is behind stoves. Just somewhere around stoves that'll give them cover. Trash can, is probably only used in emergencies, but here's really good. It gives you a lot of cover, so that's probably very commonly used. And then storage racks, whatever you want to call it, also really good. I will be showing you smokes to deny every single one. Here's the smoke to deny racks. It's not set up, it's not specific. You'd probably want to throw it a bit farther than I did there, but it's not. You don't need to look at anything specific. All the other ones are a lot more specific than that one. Next will be denying bomb plant, and you want to shove yourself into this corner. Then you want to aim at those holes and aim about where I'm aiming. Maybe a little bit farther up and a little bit farther to the right, so it'll get behind it and be guaranteed to kill the planter. Then, well, that was a leg spike. Then the next one is trash cans. Trash cans is also very simple. Just aim about there, and smoke grenade at about that place, right about there, will kill anyone who's trying to plant trash cans. These next two are very specific though. On this one, you want to aim up. You want to aim. Who's not supposed to be there? Anyway, you want to aim at the bottom gray line, and then you want to aim so that your crosshair is close to the red line, and then you want to throw it. And this smoke will deny anything behind stoves, as I'll show you here. Anywhere you go, you're in the yellow gas. Can't plant here. Can't plant here. You can't plant anywhere around stoves. So that smoke is very, very, very good, but it's very, very specific as well. This next plant is you want to aim at the bottom of like the oven thing, the thing that I ping here. I'm not sure what to call it. Right about where I'm shooting is good. So you want to aim right there, horizontally, and then you want to aim about as far to the left as you can. And then you want to throw it, which will go right there. You can't aim any lower, otherwise it'll hit the wall. And it'll do some weird stuff. And then this gas will deny all of this plant.